tips and industry tricks, secret from design studios, live demo, insights, and how to learn AutoCAD the right way. I will show you some tips and tricks, and then you will come to know the style of my teaching, whether you are able to understand or don't, the way we are going ahead, that we can definitely make it. Let's go ahead. Tips and tricks section. Let me start with array. Okay. So I'll stop this screen and I'll start my AutoCAD. As I told you, I'm using AutoCAD for the last 39 years. I saw AutoCAD first time in 1986. Many of you may be watching AutoCAD for the first time also. So let us move ahead. First of all, I would like to let you know the user interface of AutoCAD. See, this top line is called as title bar. This particular line, all of you are aware of it. This is a ribbon. This is working area of AutoCAD. This is the specialized AutoCAD text window. So each command will appear here. Each prompt will appear here. And this last is status line. So suppose now this grid is there. If I want to make it off, I can click here. So grid is off. I'll click again. Grid is on. The cursor. There are 3 to 5 types of cursor. This is called as crosshair. And this particular cursor right now is calling aperture. When you go to draw command, and if you take a line command, this is called as crosshair. When you go to erase command, you get a pick box. When I come out of pick box, this comes as a aperture. So these basically 3 cursors of AutoCAD. When you go to ribbon, you get an arrow cursor. You can see, you can select any ribbon. So on ribbon, there is a home tab, insert tab, annotate tab. Then under home tab, there is a draw panel, modify panel, annotation panel, layers panel. Then you have text window. Once you go to text window, you have eye cursor, right? So you can have 5 different cursors in AutoCAD, and they will they will get changed as per the command. This particular area, the command window, and this particular area, the drawing editor or working area, it has 3 objects or 3 things here which are placed on a working area. Here it shows top view, 2D wireframe right now in 2D wireframe. This is UCS icon. This is view cube, and this is navigation control. If you don't want them, you can go to view and you can remove them like this. So they will go off. If you want to bring it back, you can go and click on these buttons. These are the tools. Now let's go ahead for our first array command. So I would like to tell you what array does. Basically, array gives us a multiple copies of one particular product. For example, I'm taking a rectangle. I'm drawing rectangle of 3,2 because my limit of the paper is 12 by 9. So I'm just taking 3 by 2 and I'm in decimal mode, that is in metric unit. Okay. So I have taken a 3 by 2 rectangle. Now when I go to array, there are 3 types of arrays. First, rectangular array, polar array, and path array. First, we'll see rectangular array. So when I go to rectangular array, my command appear in text window. You can see it is asking me select object. Now my cursor converts into the pick box mode. So it is basically to select the object. So I am selecting this rectangle, entering, and you can see that array creation tab appeared and all the array related commands appeared here. Now, on my mouse scroll button, I can reduce my view like this, zoom out, and this is zoom out, and this is zoom in. Okay. Whenever you come out of, come out, so you get that outside area that is called as zoom out. And when you go in, this is called as you're going in. That's why it is called as zoom in. Okay. Right now, you can see there are 4 columns and 3 rows. So my object is divided automatically in 4 by 3 columns and rows. Now this particular object I can increase. So column, there are 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make it 8. And I have 3 rows, I'll make it 5. Now, very interesting thing. I'll make it zoom. What is between? Between is 4.5. What do you mean by that? When this particular line of the rectangle travels 4.5 distance from here. Now my rectangle is 3 by 2. So this is 3, this is 2. Now here I have given 4.5. That means this line is traveling from here to 4.5. This line is traveling for here to 4.5. This line is traveling 4.5. Means this point to this point. This point to this point. It is 4.5. Okay. But if means the distance between the two rectangles is currently 1.5. But I don't want that much. I want only 0.5 in between. So I can give 3.5 in between. Okay. Now you can check. Can you see? Now this distance is reduced. If I want to reduce it further, for example, the size of the rectangle is 3, I can give 2.5. So they will get merged. They get merged. If you want, you can do that also. But no, I want to keep it 3.5. So I'm keeping it 3.5. Same way, the distance between the rows is 3. Now this size is 2 and this becomes 1 then. Because this line travels from here to here 3. So I'm making it 2.5. Okay. Now I place them properly. Now there is a 3D, you can place levels, means first floor, second floor, third floor, like the levels. And then you can give a height, means distance between the two objects. There is a thing called as associative. Associative means what? Every rectangle is connected to each other. They are not separate. For example, I am going out with wallet inside my pocket. That wallet is associated with me. If I keep my wallet in a drawer and I go out, means that wallet is not associative to me. It is remain in drawer and I'm going ahead. That is called as associative. So every object is associative in this case. Base point is already given there and then I'm closing the array. So this is the rectangular array. Now, I realized that I wanted to put a circle inside inside the rectangle and I forgot that. Yeah, you can just click on this. Once you click on this, automatically the array ribbon will appear. But initially it said array creation. Now it is array editing. So there are 2 objects increased. Okay, 2 icons. Now here I can change whatever I want. I can change whatever I want. I can change whatever I want. But I wanted to add a circle. That means I'm going to give edit source. I'm going to edit source. Then it is asking me select item in the array. I can select any item. Suppose I will select this. Then it is saying edit source object of the associative array. Yes. Now see, this is ready for editing. I am going to circle. Now see, my cursor is crosshair. I am putting a circle inside and all of my array is along with the circle. I can go here on edit array. I can save changes and I can come out. Understood? This is how you can add this particular option. Suppose in case I felt I do not want to have these two objects, but I want some different tables, two tables I want to put. So I can go there. I can draw one table like this. Okay. If I want, I can reduce the size of the table. And if I want to replace one of these two objects with this table, how I can do it? You can click on this, go to replace item. Then it is asking me select replace object, replacement object. So this is my replacement object. Enter. Then it is asking me base point. I'll keep same. Then you can go and select these two. That's it. So go on this and enter. Exit. So this way I can close the array and my array looks like this. Understood? Like this? Thank you. Let's get back to our... This way, I have just showed you a glimpse of a rectangular array. Same way we can learn, polar array and path array in 3D. Understood? Okay. Now I would like to know the thing which you just saw. Do you like it? If you like it, just give me L, liked. Just put it in chat box, liked it. And if you feel you got a value, so you can say value. Just chat, put in chat. If you like it, just put like. If you got a value, just put it value. Okay. Thank you, Supriya. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, Sayed. Shoaib. Thank you. My friend, definitely, I will mix. Tell me, how many do not understand Hindi? If anybody is there who don't understand Hindi, so we can convert our workshop from English to Hindi also. I don't understand. I don't understand. So I don't. I'll keep English, but whenever you feel, I'll convert myself into Hindi also. Okay. Okay. I'm keeping it in English because it is a nationwide. And whenever you need a Hindi, let me know. I'll make it. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Now let's go ahead. This is what my first tip today. Now let's go ahead and find out the next slide. Now next slide is layer management, like a professional. Okay. Many of us use layers, but we should know how to use it. So for that, what I'll do is I'll stop the screen and again, I'll go back to my AutoCAD screen. Okay. Let me close down this file. I'll not save it. And I will open a layer file. Do I have layer file? Yes. I have created some drawing, okay, in front of you. There is a one plot, okay. It has a lawn, some greenery, some, sitting arrangement or like that, and a house, okay. A simple drawing in AutoCAD. But I have many layers onto it, Okay, in this drawing, I have purposely created many layers. So I would like to show you the number of layers I have created. Okay, these are number of layers you can see. Now let me show you the how professional use layers. Generally, if the drawing is complex, there are hundreds of layers. You know why? Because, for example, if a builder is building his building with a number of flats, there are surveyor's plan, there are architectural plan, there is an architectural plan, there is a plumber plan, there is an electrical plan, there is a mechanical plan, there is a fire brigade plan, there is an interior designing plan, there is a structural designing plan. So many layers of each individual consultant contractors. Okay, so I have just selected some, simple drawing with simple technique. But when there are hundreds of layers, then it is very difficult to manage the layers, okay, to work on the layers. So I'll show you how to work on it. Let's go to layer manager. So this is your layer manager. For the sake of time saving, I have already created 4 different, groups for you. And I have already created some layers here. I've given some colors, okay, to each individual. It is a pattern. See, all electrical layer has got a orange color. All furniture layer got a magenta color. All landscape green. All plumbing blue. All walls architectural are yellow. Now, I would like to see all these layers. Now, if all these 4 groups I have created, but how to create a group, I will show you. Now, I would like to create a group for landscape. So I'll go here. In this button, I'll click. I'll get a group filter. I'll type landscape. So I have created a group. Okay. Now, when I am on landscape, nothing is showing. When I am on plumbing, nothing is showing. So where are my layers? So if you click on all layers will appear. Now I would like to sort them. How to? So first of all, I will select all electrical layers. Okay, I'll select all electrical layer like this and I'll put them in electrical folder group. Okay, now you can come on electrical group and you can check all electrical layers have appeared. Now what about civil? Nothing is there. So I'll go to all. So electrical layers already available in all, but specially group them in electrical. Now I'm going to civil. I'm taking column, I'm taking doors and windows, and I'm taking wall and slab. But see, when I shift, I press a shift and it selected all. So how to do that? As you know, you have to select one and then by control button. Okay, so I have selected these 3 layers and I'll put them in civil. Simply transfer here. Then same way, I'll go to furniture, use shift, select all and put them in furniture. Then I'll select landscape, use shift and put them in landscape. And then I'll go to plumbing, select them and put it in plumbing. Okay, now if I go to civil, I'll be having only civil layers. If I go to electrical, I'll be having only electrical, furniture, landscape, plumbing. This is how I managed my all hundreds of layers into different groups. Suppose I want to work on an electrical layer. So I will click here. I will close this and you will get only electrical layers to operate. So it is more easier for me now to work. Understood? So I can work on the layers which I wanted to work on that particular group. Suppose I am from electrical department, so I don't want other layers. So I'll be working only on my electrical points. So I'll be using electrical layers and I can do my work in that. Same way, if I want to go back and I want landscape, I can click, I can close this, or I can, hide it, and you can go and check. You have only landscape. Okay, so I click on landscape. I draw a circle here. You will get it in landscape layer. So it's a normal. All layers can be used like this. Got it? Okay. So this is how you can work in a group like this. Fine? Thank you. Liked it? If you liked it, say liked it. If you got a value, you can say add a value or it's a value. You can give me in chat. Okay. Fine. So many of you got a value. Whoever like it, like it. Love my voice. Thank you, Sayyed. Thank you so much. Let's go to our slide again. Now, you got 2 expert tips from me now. Let's go to the third one. Now, the third tip is dynamic blocks. Okay. Now, many people who are working on AutoCAD, they know how to use blocks. Simple block, they make a block and insert it with different sizes and attributes, but nobody knows how to dynamically use blocks. So I will show you today how to use dynamic block. Okay, let's go back to AutoCAD. Okay, now I'll close this file. And for block, I'll bring my another file to save our time. I have created this drawing. Okay, so you can see that my chair is of 2 in length and 2.5 in width, and the table is 4 by 4, and all these chairs has been copied. Fine. Now we are going to work with. Let me close this also. Now let me show you how it works. Now this is a block, okay? And if somebody wants to convert this dining table into 6, so in blocks, what happened is you can increase the sizes, X size, Y, and Z. You can create multiple blocks, insert multiple copies, but you cannot change the block dynamically. Here you can see how we have changed it. See, I have made it of 6-chair dining table. I can click 10-chair dining table. I can click 12-chair dining table. How is it? You like it? In AutoCAD. Would you like to know how to do it? Tell me in chat. If you would like to know, yes. Yes. We are going to show you how to do it. So what I'll do is basically, let me undo this. Now this block is already there. Stop AI. Admin, please check what is this? Okay, so let us see what to do with blocks. Now, first of all, if you would like to create a block, I would like to create first these kind of chairs. Now you will say कि sir ये तो chair आपने पहले से बनाई है, इसका block भी है. Let me close it. Okay. I'll create a new drawing for you. Okay. So go and create at 4, 4. Create at 2, 2.5. Chair for chair. I'm going to move this chair. I'll make it little distance space from this side at minus 0.5, 0. Now I'll make a chair of it. I'll just first explode. I'll take offset 0.5. Oh, sorry. 0.2. It's too much. It's too big. Let me make it small. 0.2. Small. I'll take 0.25 as an offset. My chair is now looking like this. Okay. Now, what I'll do is I'll make it like this. Then I'll trim it. Okay. I have created a simple chair. Now this chair, I'll make a mirror of it. Okay. Then I'll rotate and copy both of them. I'll give this point. I'll say copy and make it like this. So I've created a block. Understood? Now this block, I'm going to, this is a 4-chair dining table. Now I would like to create a block out of this. Okay. So what I'm going to do, go to insert, create a block. You have an option called as create a block. Here I'll give a name as a dynamic dining table. Okay. I'll give a name DDT. I'll pick a base point. Maybe this is a base point. Select object. I'll select object of all chairs. Enter. And here you will have to give an option open in block editor. I'll keep it convert to block, or I can bring new one. I'll delete it. So open in block editor. That option I need to check. Okay. So I have checked it. I said okay. Then I got these options. Parameters, action, these things. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a parameter called as linear. So I'll go to this rectangle and create this parameter and I'll keep it. Then it is asking me a label location. I've kept the label location also. Okay. I'll select this parameter. I'll go to grid display and make it 1 instead of 2. Then I'll go to, these are the settings, okay, to make a dynamic block. So I'm again selecting the parameter linear and let me, first I'll have to make it off and I'll go to properties. In properties, you can see there is a value set. I'm going to put value set instead of none, I'll say incremental. Okay. I'm going to put it incremental. Now, distance increment. Okay. In distance increment, I'll give 3 because my chair is 2 by 2.5. So I'm giving distance increment 3. maximum, I can give distance minimum is 4 and maximum I can give 40. Okay. I can give 40. That's it. Okay. This is the setting I did in my properties. Okay. Then I have to go to action. So now I'll go to action. I'll go to stretch and it is asking me select parameters. So I am selecting this parameter. Then it is asking specify parameter point to associate with action. So this is my parameter point. So I am selecting this. So I have selected this. Now it is saying specify first corner of a stretch frame. So I am selecting this as a frame. Okay. This as a frame. Once I select the frame, it is asking me select objects. Now I am selecting the object like this inside the frame. So I have selected the object and I am pressing enter. Okay. So this stretch I did inside the block editor. Now again I am going to array and selecting array of this means I'm going to, it is asking me select parameter, yes, and then selecting object. Which object should get arrayed? So this chair and this chair. They will get multiplied. These will remain constant. Okay, and this is my parameter. And I have given incremental distance, 3 to 40, like that. Okay, this is how I made it, and I can now close the block editor. My work is over. I'll come out of it. But it is asking me enter the distance between the column. So I'll giving enter the distance between the column is 3. Okay, I want 3 to be distance between the chairs because my chair is 2.5. So I want minimum 0.5 distance in between. And then my command is complete and I'm saying close the block editor. Okay, so it is asking me save the changes in to DDT. Yes, save it. Now my block is ready. Let us see. Let us bring it. Go to insert. Go to insert and you can see my block. Click here and bring it and keep it. I have kept it. Now what? Initially what I showed you. Click here and click on this button and check. Got it? This is called as dynamic dialog or dynamic block. Like it? If you like it, give in chat like. If you got a value, give it in chat value. Let me know the chat is buzzing. Wow. Thank you. Love this. Thank you. Fantastic. Fantastic. Very good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, friends. Today is Friendship Day. Let's go back to our slide. So now we have completed our, I think, I showed you 3 things. Now let's go ahead. And the next, what is next? Smart dimensioning. In AutoCAD, we give, dimensions in text format. Let me go back to my AutoCAD. I love AutoCAD since 1986. Okay. I'll just close this file now. I don't want to save it. I would like to bring a dimension file, which I'm just, it's simple. They are just lines and, rectangle and then polygon and then circle and, arc like that. So I'll just remove this UCS, which is disturbing me. Now see, if this line, I would like to give a dimension, simple dimension. First, we'll see the simple dimension. I'll have to go to linear dimension. And I can give a dimension to, for that, I need to open the object snap. I'll give a dimension first to rectangle. I'll give first point. It is asking me first point, then second extension, and then I'm putting it like this. Okay, so I got a dimension 4.09 because I have randomly created. I didn't, made it specifically. Again, if you want to give dimension to this line, you have to go back to linear, click on this, click here, you will get 3.39. Same way, I would like to give a dimension to this line. So I'll go to linear, I click here, I click here, and what happened? It giving me vertical distance, or it is giving me horizontal distance. Oh my God. I want the slanted one. So in this case, slanted aligned dimension I need to take. So instead of linear, I can take aligned. Okay. So click on align, go here and go here, and you can see this is 3.92. Same way you can give, in this case, here and here. Okay, so when you want real distance, you have to take align in this case. But here, linear is okay. But can I give align to linear? Yes, it is also okay if you give align dimension to linear. Okay, this is how I can give a dimension. Next, how to give dimension to the circle? Because circle doesn't have any end point or like that. So I need to go and click on radius. So it will give me a radius. If I want a radius of the arc, I'll click here and I'll get radius of the arc. If I want a diameter, I can click and I can get a diameter. So you can see radius 1.73, diameter is 3.46. Same way I can get a diameter. But, I have measured this particular line, given a dimension to this line. Can I give a dimension to this arc? I can give a chord. Okay. For chord, I can go to align and I can click here and I can click here. I can get this chord distance, but I want arc length. So you have to go to arc length and select the arc, and you will get 4.95 as an arc length, and you get this particular arc length signal. Very good. Now, I would like to give angle. It's a 90 degrees, I know. So let me check. Go to angular, give an angle. Oh, this is 90 degrees. Fine. What is the angle of this? Go back, click. This is 120 degrees. Suppose I want an angle of this line with this line. Yes, I can get that also. This line with this line. Yes, it's 111. And if I go on this side, it's again 111. It's a 69. So which side you go, it depends on that. So it is giving me 69. Now some people, when the color is same, suppose all dimension colors were white, then some people get confused here. So what they do, they go to a line, click on this line and try to click on this line. So he says, select second line. This is not arc, circle or line. It is a dimension line. It's not a line. It's not a circle. It's not an arc. Okay. So you have to select accordingly that particular line. Okay. So this is how you can do it. So these are the normal dimensions. Okay. These are very normal dimensions. Now, what is a smart dimension? I'll just remove this. Now you got the basics. What is a smart dimension? For example, if I want to give a dimension to say this point to this point, this is 29. And I want to have a dimension from this point to this point. Again, I'll go. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'll draw like this. Again, I wanted to take this. Is this the way I should do it? No. Then what is the way? Okay. Sorry, it takes a lot of time. I don't want that time to waste. I'll take first. And then I'll take continue. Got it? Here I got center to center distance, center to this point distance, this difference, this length, and this difference continuously. Second point, suppose I want to know all the distances from this point, C, or this point. See, first you have to draw one point, second point, give here, and now check. If I go to baseline option and I can give like this. Now what you got? See, you got the distance between these 3.68 from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, likewise. So you have continuous option or you have this. But still, it's taking a lot of time. I don't want this much time also to spend. So how to do that? So I have another option called as quick dimension. I can go to quick dimension and I can select the object and check. Attack. In a minute. Like it? Okay. If you like it, press like it. If you got a value, let me know it's a valuable in chat box. Thank you, Sayed. I would like to give maximum value because you came on a friendship day. Okay, let's go to the next. And the last one. Now, I would like to convert 2D drawing to 3D in AutoCAD. Can we do it? Yes. I will try to show you in some time. Okay, I'll take smaller plan. These are bigger plan. I'll show you something. Okay, let's go back to AutoCAD. I love AutoCAD. I'll close this file and I'll bring I'll open a file which is 2D plan. Correct. So suppose I have one flat here with me. This flat, let us study first. I think here is the opening, 4 feet wide opening. Then they have in this flat, it's a living room. It's 10 feet by 16 feet. Dining 7 feet by 4. Kitchen sizes 10 by 8. There is a dry balcony of 8 feet by 3 and 6. There is a bathroom, WC, toilet, master bed, children bed, and terrace. Okay, got it. So this plan has got this particular, okay, a 2D plan. Now, I would like to convert this into the 3D. How to? If you want to know immediately, I'll show you. What I need to do is I just have to click here. Okay. Whatever I don't want, I will remove it. I don't want this. Sorry, what happened? 1 minute. I'll go to change command. I'll select all. I want to remove this. I want to remove this, 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 this. Arey, why should I, why I'm doing this? I'll just make layers off. I can, okay. So that's easier. Okay. Then now I'll select, go to change. Oh, I'm selecting this. Remove this. Okay. Enter. Then go to properties. And I would like to give thickness, say 10 feet. I've given a thickness 10 feet. So can I see it in 3D? Oh, I have converted it into 3D. But I would like to know how it looks. So let me go to 3D modeling. I will change my ribbon to 3D modeling. Okay. So once you change the ribbon to 3D modeling, what happens? You get different things like this box, extrude, then modeling, mesh, solid editing, and all those things. It is in 3D. Okay. I would like to just see it. I'll go to visualize. Instead of 2D wireframe, I'll click on conceptual. So this is how you can get, okay, your 3D plan. And now you can work with it. Okay. So I have created, but this is not the real, na? Hai na? By directly giving the wall thickness, you don't get the window and the terrace thing. Terrace has to be a wall. Dry balcony has to be some wall. There should be door to toilets and bedrooms. Then kitchen, hai na? So how to do that? So what I'll do is, I don't want this to happen in this case. So I'll just close this without saving it and I'll reopen it. Okay. I'll reopen it now. I'm not saving, so it doesn't matter. Wait a minute. I'll just open it. He's saying not finding. Okay, I bought it back. Now, I would like to know how to give these windows, these doors, how to give. So what I'll do is I'll go to solid. Okay. Now in polysolid, I take a polysolid command and here I'll start my wall, erection of wall. But before that, let me show you the 2D plan. Okay, let me show you the 2D plan. How does it look? It look like this without height. But when I'll start polysolid, I'll give, see, I can give height. I would like to give a height of 10 feet. And then wall thickness. So width of a 6 inches. It is already there. Okay. Now what I can do? I can just need to give a justification. I would like to justify on left side. Okay. So I'm keeping like this. See, my wall is coming. I'm just creating a simple wall for you. Okay. Now go to visualize. Go to conceptual and you can see I have created a wall. Add 3D wall. This 3D wall is a solid wall having 10 feet height. Okay. 6-inch width and the full solid wall. So I will put a window inside it. But I would like to show you how I placed it. If you see on a plan view, it looks like this. Okay. So this is how I could create a solid wall. So same way, I can go take a polysolid. I have selected all properly and I'll just now go and place it. I'll place the wall like this. I'll place the wall like this. I'll go ahead, place the wall like this. I'll place it here. I'll place it here. I'll place it here. Okay. I'll place it here. I'll place it here. And I will come and stop in this place. Okay. I have stopped. Continuous wall I got. Now, from here, again, I would like to create a wall. So I'll again take it. From here, I'll start like this and end here. Again, I need to clean this. Again, I'll take it and make the wall here. Okay. Now, I need a wall here also and inside also. So I'll take it from this point to this point. Then this point to this point to this point. Then again, from this point to this point, and this point to this point. So I have created walls. Now I would like to create here also. So go from this point. Oh, sorry. Because my justification is left, I need to create it from this side. This. Okay. Again, from here to this point. That's it. So I have created all the walls perfectly. Okay. Now my walls are created under my observation, under control. But all terrace walls and dry balcony are of 4 feet. Okay. So what I need to go to polysolid, change the height from 10 feet to 4 feet. Okay. Then go back to your plan, view, and work on this. Okay. So I need to come out of this and conceptual to drawing part. So solid, take a polysolid, create like this, create like this, create like this. Same way. I hope I have created it. Same way, you have to create here. With the polysolid, select. Now check. I'll go back to visualize and conceptual. Now check. How is my dry balcony? Yes, it is of 4 feet. How is my terrace? Yeah, it is of 4 feet. Other walls are of 10 feet. Understood? So this way, I have created my walls. Now, doors and the gaps. For example, if I go here, it's not a full door no, of 10 feet. My door is of 7 feet only. But above that, there should be a wall. So I will place those walls. Now, how? First of all, always remember you have to go back to wireframe model. so that in conceptual you get a perspective model. Okay, so I go back to this, then I'll go to home, polysolid, or I don't want to use polysolid in this case because now I will create a solid from a rectangle. I'll create a rectangle. Okay. So what is a rectangle size? So I'll create a rectangle 4 feet by 6 inches. Okay. Now this 4 feet 6 inches is created on a ground. Now in solid, I will extrude it to 3 feet. But let me create others. Okay. For example, I'll show you. I'll go to extrude, click here, enter, and it is showing me how much height do you want. I said I want 3 feet. Now you can check. So I got a wall which is of 3 feet. Now I can place it where I want to place this particular corner on this particular area. So I'll go back to move, select this, take this column corner, and I will make it off ortho, and you can check it. Now go to visualize, go to conceptualize, and you can check. So this way you could create a lintel. Now below that, I would like to create our wall or a main door. So how to do that? I'll go back. I'll convert conceptual to wireframe. Now my door is not 6-inch wide. It's only 2-inch wide, but it's of 4 feet. So I'll go to rectangle command. I'll create a rectangle at 4 feet, comma 2 inches. Okay. This is my door. I'll make door like this. Okay. Then I'll go to solid, extrude it, enter. I want to make it 7 feet height. So my door is 7 feet height. Then I'm going to move it and place it like this. Okay. Approximately, not necessarily very peculiarly, but I'm placing it. Now you can go and check. Go to visualize, go to conceptual, and check. My door is there. Can you see the door? And inside door, there is a gap. See, there is a gap like this. Can you see? This is a wall, and inside wall, there is a door. Okay. So this door is I have placed. So this is how I can place a door. Now, let me go to how to create a window. But to create a window, I should have to have first where I can place a window. So first of all, again, go back to wireframe. Then your window is here. Okay. Again, I'll take a rectangle. I know the window is of, it's a 6 feet by 6 inches. So I'm giving 6 by 6 inches rectangle. Whatever. Oh, I didn't give 6 feet. So he took it 6 by 6 inches. Let me give it back at 6 feet, comma 6 inches. So this is my a window piercing. I would like to pierce the window. But to pierce the window, maybe my width has to be little, more also. Doesn't matter. Okay. I'll have more. Then what is the height of this? So go to solid, extrude. Go to solid, extrude it to 4 feet. Now I have created, 1 minute. Select object, 4 feet. Okay. So 6 by 4 window is created. Now, if you go on this side of my wall, you will see two things. One is a wall of 6 inches and my window. But my window right now placed at the bottom, okay, which I need to lift by 3 feet or 4 feet. I think 3 feet. Okay, so how to lift it? There are many ways, but I'll use one way, and that is I'll first go to wireframe. I will go back to my this way. Then I'll go to front. My window is on that side, back side. So I'll go to back. So I'm here. My window is here, but I wanted to move it up. How to move it? So if I go to properties, can I lift it? Height is 4 feet. Direction, no, I cannot lift it because they are not available. So what to do? I have to go to UCS. You know, this UCS. This UCS. Right now it is showing XZ because I am in a back view. That's why it is showing X and Z. I wanted to make it temporarily XY. That is called as user coordinate system. Right now it is in world coordinate system. So I am going to convert it into user coordinate system in this particular view. So I made it XY. Now I can move it. Go, click on this, enter, click, enter 0, 3 feet. See, I have lifted it. Okay, I lifted it. I'll go back to now I have to change from this XY to my world XY. So I went to world XY and then I have to go back to top. Now I have lifted the window, but I would like to pierce it inside the wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it. ये उसको मैं थोड़ा अंदर डालूंगा ऐसा. Okay, but ये मेरा विंडो ये साइड को है. So my window is on little left. So I am moving it like this. So I am placing like this. Now you can go back to 3D view. I would like to change it to this side. Okay, I can go and go to solid. First of all, let me visualize conceptually my window and wall. I'm going to make a hole of a window here. How to do that? I'm going to go to solid and say subtract. So I'm subtracting this object. Enter. 1 minute. I'll go to subtract, select object, enter. These things, select solid object. One found. You got it? So this way, my window is pierced. Now I can fit aluminum window. Can you see? Agni? This way, now you can create a window here. You can create a door here. You can create one more window here. Then you can close this. You can create a door here. You can close this. You can create a door here. Close this. Create a door here. And that way you can carry on. And then you have to create another window inside. Now, all these things takes time. So what I'll do is I'll show you exactly the plan which I have already made for you. Okay, like this only. I'll bring that particular plan at 3D and you can go ahead and check it. This is the plan which I have created. See, this is a window we have created. So I have created a window. Then I have given a, aluminum things, aluminum black coated. Then glass is there. Then I have given the colors, This is my, terrace. Then I've given a wooden flooring, then the wooden doors individually. There is a 4 by 3 window, 6 by 4 window, 6 by 7 terrace opening, dry balcony, the window, and this kind of thing. So you will be learning how to create these kind of 2D to 3D plan. Okay. So if you go back to plan and if you keep it here and go to visualize and remove the realistic to conceptual and conceptual to 2D wireframe. So this was your plan, right? This was your 2D. Okay. I converted into 3D, right? And then I can show you in visualize from 2D wireframe to conceptual, from conceptual to realistic. Okay. So this is how 2D to 3D can be converted. Got it? So let's go back to our slide. These are the 5 hacks I promised you, that 5 tips and tricks I have told you that I'll show you. I have already showed. Now it is your turn to tell me, have you liked it? If you like it, put it like it. If you love it, give me love. If you got a value, give me that kind of chat. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. What to replay back? The class is too good, but how can we catch all this did you provide? Arey, this is only a demo to you. Okay. This is simple demo to you. You will get it. Okay. You will get it. Okay. So this is what the 5 different, things you got. Now let's go to